All right, the other question that came up a lot in these couple, or these 2 pages of the test prep is question 17. So once again, I'd like to go through that really quickly, make sure everybody has a chance to ask questions if they have any. All right, in problem 17, you're asked to incorporate 2 pieces of information. One is this standard form for the equation of a circle, and the second is they want you to find the area of that circle, so you're going to use the area equation for a circle, pi r squared. So when we look at this, what we'll need to do is find what the radius of our circle is, and then plug it into this formula. Can we find the radius if we know the equation? Yeah. So let's just solve the equation. In order to solve the equation, we're going to write this in standard form for a circle. Group all the x's together. There's only one x term. Group all the y's together, leave a space to complete the square, and then move all the constants over to the other side. So here, just reordering or grouping these. Okay, once you get to this point, you can now complete the square. Since there's no other x term, there's no leading coefficient in front of a first degree term, you just leave it as it is. Right? If you want to rewrite it, if it helps you as far as placing things, to see really what you're looking at in that standard form, generic standard form, is x minus 0. There's nothing that you add or subtract to it. And then that whole quantity squared. When we complete the square for the y, so we're going to take 1/2 of this first degree term's coefficient. So 1/2 of negative 6 is negative 3. We're going to square that. Negative 3 squared is positive 9. We're going to add that to both sides of the equation to maintain its balance. And what that allows us to do here is take this whole expression of these 3 terms and rewrite it as a binomial square. The first term of y, the second term will be the 1/2 of this first degree term's coefficient. So again, the 1/2 of the negative 6 was negative 3. And then combine our constants. And now, we don't necessarily need to use this information on the left. If we did, the coordinates for the center would be the x and y values that would give you zeros in these parentheses. So for the x coordinate of our center, it would be a 0. For the y coordinate of our center, a 3. And what we get on the right side here is our r squared value. R squared is equal to 16. Now, in this particular case, you could solve for r pretty easily, right? What is r? 4. And then you could plug it in here. But do you even need to solve for r in this case? It's actually more efficient to just leave it. In order to solve your equation or formula for area, you need to know what r squared is. Well, do we know what r squared is? Yeah, so we can just substitute that in. And so the more efficient route would just be 16 pi is your answer, or if you're putting it into decimal form, convert that.